Hi guys, back again with us at Recap in Minutes. This film tells of a girls' school that turns its students into killing machines since childhood. There is one student who does not want to be a murderer. Instead of stabbing the doll with a knife, she is cuddling like a baby. The little girl was named Megan, Agent 83. Megan, who was an adult, finally decided to escape by jumping from the plane. Actually, Megan was commissioned by Mr. Hardman to catch Victoria, a dangerous agent. That's where she plans to run away from the murderous school. Megan tossed her tracking watch into the river. With the clock broken, it was a sign that she was dead. After feeling free, Megan continues her life as a high school student by enrolling in an exchange study program, claiming to be Megan from Canada. She also chose the Larson family as the family that would adopt her when she was an exchange student. She chose the family because they looked harmonious and wanted to feel the warmth of a family. Until finally she arrived in America, she was greeted by a mother with 2 children. She was greeted warmly, but unlike a girl who is the same age as her, whose name is Liz. She doesn't look happy about Megan's arrival. When she got home, she was happy because she was welcomed by them, although not with Liz. Megan has collected data on how to be a normal teenage girl there. Megan's life as a high school student begins. In the morning, while at school, she came using the clothes and makeup she had learned. But because of her makeup, it made her noticed by all the students there because she was considered dressed too much. Feeling sorry for Megan, Liz gave her spare clothes and left at once. Megan finally came to a welcoming event for exchange students. Before going on stage, she met Roger, who became her first friend. On stage, she didn't get a good reception from the students there. They all cheered mockingly at Megan. Suddenly a man came to comfort Megan. With his guitar playing, he immediately made Megan fall in love at first sight. The man was named Cash, a boy in the band. At the cafeteria, Megan meets a group of female students and greets her to sit down together. Because she mostly watched films about bad teenage gangs, she thought the girls wanted to prank her and she refused their invitation, so she left. Megan arrived at class, and she sat in the empty seat next to Roger. There she chatted and began to get along with Roger. Megan looked at Cash and watched him silently. They got a group assignment which was done in pairs. With her spying skills, Megan infiltrates the school to replace data and makes herself partners with Cash. Her mission was successful, and the next day at school, Megan finally paired up with Cash and get closer to him. Jealous with Megan, who can be a group with Cash, 2 female students there approach Megan. They both say Cash likes hot girls and told her to sign up as the school mascot. The innocent Megan finally thanked them and followed their advice. Then Megan was selected to be the school mascot, which was only her enrollment. With enthusiasm, Megan began to show off her abilities, even though she was not really noticed. Finally, she became a school mascot who wore a large costume like a giant. At home, she felt someone was following her, as well as at school. She was worried if she had been known by Mr. Hardman. When she was the school mascot, several men dressed in black and masks came out of a car that wanted to ambush Megan. She was shocked when she found out that the man was a friend at her school, who used to make fun of the new mascots at school. All these incidents were recorded by her school friends to share on social media. Feeling embarrassed, Megan finally ran away. Then at the murderous school, Victoria, who they managed to catch, got a lot of questions from Mr. Hardman. In the middle of the question, came Agent 84 to meet Mr. Hardman and provide important information to him. They learn about Megan's whereabouts through a video of Megan in mascot costume, fighting with a bad boy at her school, viral on social media. At school, Megan was applauded by her friends. Megan was confused. She was told by Liz about her video that went viral overnight, and Megan started to get attention from Cash. She was invited by Cash to come to the band practice. Pleased with Cash's attention, Megan doesn't realize that the video is putting herself in danger. Arriving at Cash's band practice site, she accidentally hit Roger, who as a technician there suddenly came from behind. Megan thought someone wanted to attack her. After that, they ended up having a very pleasant conversation. Until finally Cash and his bandmates arrived. He started singing a song for Megan. The two of them also look very close. Cash also seems to have the same feelings as Megan. On the way home, Megan is ambushed by Agent 84. She is finally taken back to her former training school. She met Mr. Hardman was disappointed that she just walked away. By injecting honesty serum into Megan, Mr. Hardman began asking why she was leaving. In tears, Megan said that she didn't want to be a murderer, she just wanted to have a normal life, like teenagers her age. Seeing Megan, who was crying, made Mr. Hardman melted and let go. The next day, when Megan and Roger were eating together in the cafeteria, it was seen between their chats, Roger had feelings for Megan. However, Megan, who saw Cash there, left Roger and approached Cash and his friends. In the evening, Megan and Liz go to a party that Cash is hosting. How shocked she was when she saw Agent 84, who was there. Megan, curious, asked the reason why she was following her. Agent 84 replies that she was ordered by someone to spy on her. Meanwhile, Liz accidentally meets a man who bullies Megan. They are both happy to tell stories and have something in common, that is they don't like being open with other people. Roger goes to them to ask where Megan is. Agent 84 turns out to like Cash too, so she starts to compete with Megan for Cash's attention. Finally, he invited they both to play a game. In the game, Megan kisses Cash. Roger accidentally saw the scene. Roger, who looked sad, finally decided to leave the party. The next day, when Megan wanted to go to school and get on the bus, it turned out that the bus driver was Mr. Hardman. She met Megan to invite her back to school. Mr. Hardman says that Victoria has fled, and he needs a great agent like Megan to catch her back. Mr. Hardman says that it is Megan's last chance to rejoin his school. Megan refuses and gets off the bus. Megan finally leaves with Liz, and is on the way to school. They were both followed by a car from behind. That's where Megan finally tells Liz about herself and her origins. Finally, the car chase continued. Until they entered a car wreck, she was determined to crash her car into the stranger's car. When she looked into the car, there was no one in the car. By smelling the scent in the car, Megan knows that it is Agent 84, who wanted to harm her. Liz is shocked. Finally she brought to the hospital and treated. Megan called Mr. Hardman and asked why Agent 84 attacked her. Mr. Hardman informs that Agent 84 has betrayed and fled with Victoria. Megan begged Mr. Hardman to deliver her equipment. However, Mr. Hardman refused because previously his invitation to join had been rejected by Megan. Megan meets Liz, who is recovering, saying that she doesn't mean to hurt Liz and her family. Looks like Liz doesn't mind all that. To keep them all safe, Megan decides to leave, but she is arrested by Liz and Megan doesn't leave. Because of that incident, making Megan and Liz even closer. In the following days they prepare themselves for the homecoming feast, and their closeness looks like real sisters. The night of the homecoming party came, they both came to the party with their partners. Seeing Liz having fun with her boyfriend while she only chatting with Cash makes Megan feel that she doesn't get along with him. Finally Megan remembered Roger, and she saw Roger was there alone. She approached Roger and revealed her feelings, which turned out to also like Roger. Megan is shocked when Agent 84 arrives and claims to be Roger's partner. Megan, angry with the arrival of Agent 84, she threw off her shoes, and a fight broke out between the two of them. Megan goes into hiding when Agent 84 is about to stab her with a knife. With the help of Liz, who injured Agent 84's leg, they both came home and saw that Liz's mother and younger brother had been taken hostage by Victoria. By using 2 pistols in her hand just in case, Megan was finally told that Victoria was actually the first agent in her school first. Victoria admits that she has the same desire and invites Megan to join her. Megan refused, and they ended up getting into a fight. When Megan was cornered, there came Mr. Hardman and his team to save Megan. Megan did not think that Mr. Hardman helped her and she hugged him. Looks, Mr. Hardman loved Megan as much as his own daughter. Mr. Hardman also gave the helicopter keys to Megan to return to the party and meet Roger. When she arrived at the party, she could not meet Roger. She then kept looking until finally the two of them met on a road. Megan expressed her feelings to Roger, which Roger had the same feelings as Megan. Megan invites Roger to get on the helicopter with her, and it looks like Liz and her partner are already behind them. The four of them left with the helicopter. Okay guys, so that's the story from the film Barely Lethal, which has a different teen story than usual. Which has a romantic story and action that is quite interesting. Until here, the video from us, just keep on watching and see you.